Be the same adjustments. It's still the same situation. It's a burst-a-second bruise on the left of his knee. We want to be proactive and take care of it. He's been feeling great, and we want to keep it that way. These bruises can turn into something more from playing through it the way he was, and he plays a physical game. It's an opportunity for us to take care of it hopefully right now and reevaluate tomorrow.
You expect to use him on this trip?
We'll see how it feels tomorrow, but each day he's feeling a lot better, so that's a good sign.
Another opportunity for LeBron to do all the things that he does, which is before as well. But your assessment of how he makes the decision, even when you're in full strength, attacking from a scoring standpoint versus setting up other players who just really do.
A lot of that's innate. You can't teach that type of feel for the game, and it's probably one of the things that any one of us noticed first when he came out of high school into this league was his ability to read a game and his vision. You see a lot of young players coming into this game that act like scorers. Very few have the full court vision that he had. Now with the size and his ability on top of that, it really makes him unique. In our system, he feels comfortable to be able to read the defense and make whatever play is necessary. He does a terrific job.
Eric, I know we've talked about it before, but Norris Cole seems to be getting better and better in OSM.
Well, both of our point guards are really setting the tone for our aggressive defense, our on-ball defense, and it'll be tested tonight. With 50 or 60 pick and rolls, Nelson and Udry, in all different angles. And Norris was advanced for a young player coming into this league as a defensive player of the year in college, but his ability to keep the ball in front of him. It's very critical for our defense, but he's also a tireless worker and a student. I commented to him today after our walkthrough. He's watching film with Dan Craig for another half hour. I'd already left and came back to pick something up, and I noticed he was still watching film. I told him that's a quality of an assistant future coach, whatever level. But that's how hungry he is. He doesn't take it for granted. He's got a great work ethic. His heart is pure. You put that together, a lot of times what you have is gradual improvement. That's what it's been with Norris. It hasn't been significant jumps. We didn't have a lot of practice time last year, but it's been steady improvement.
Eric, the Magic are starting a teenager tonight in Maurice Harkless, who has, at the three, it's a tough cover. He had to go against Kevin Durant in his last matchup. What do you see in this young guy as you look at him?
He's an interesting player. You know what, and I think the Magic have done a very interesting job acquiring a lot of young talent, interesting young talent as well. We didn't get to know him too well when he's with the Sixers, but now in our games, you can see his talent. He's a live wire. And he's a skilled player. He's so young, so raw, but you can see he has a great deal of potential. I find him very interesting, like a lot of other players that are on their roster. So it's a young